Hello, everyone. This is Yusuf Afifi, and today I will be recapping my late stage entrepreneur interview with Dr. Mona Al Khalali, who was the founder, CEO, and medical director of a set of medical clinics out of Iowa titled Infinity Medical Group. She started the business in 2008 after serving as a non CEO medical director for a prior medical group in the same area. She is a esteemed graduate of the Indiana University School of Medicine, a class of 1995, and a former resident slash chief resident at Indiana University Hospital, where she got her start. She mentioned that in 2008 she was sort of fed up with not being her own boss, and so she departed, seeking to establish her own operation. At first, it was a very modest, humble operation consisting of her, one office manager, and two nurses. But since they've expanded to a vast network of over 27 employees between doctors, nurses, office staff, and so on and so forth across three clinics in the area, with a 5 year plan to expand into further clinics, totaling about 10. That's all in the works, she mentioned to me. She told me that a large portion of the funding came from her own pocket, but at the same time, she did desire to fundraise somewhat, and so she was able to garner funds from a successful fundraising campaign that saw her attain full equity in her operation. She mentioned to me that obviously work life balance has been one of her main challenges, but from a vocational standpoint, the challenge has been managing obviously um, the situation pertaining to COVID in lieu of the increased demand in the increased demand for services, and the shortages that accompany those. And so managing that has been a very, very vast challenge. But for the most part, the challenges in general have encircled the idea of compliance with regulations and making sure that all standards and protocols are up to snuff. That's kind of been the thing that she told me was the most challenging for her. She also told me that she overcame these challenges by continually staying on top of regulations and rules and protocols, the protocols that she had been practicing and putting into place for years in her own training. She does operate a gynecological clinic as well as a plastics and cosmetic surgery clinic. And so she told me that the idea of helping mothers facilitate a safe, smooth, and seamless transition from birth all the way until their post birth complications has been